everyone, welcome to another matchup and walk around showdown here at SVG Chevy in Greenville, Ohio. I'm Amber Slusher.
And I'm Allison Hardy. Today we have two great competitors in the sedan lineup. Let's see what we have in the lineup today, Amber.
Today we have the 2017 Malibu and the 2017 Cruze.
I'm excited to see what these two cars have to offer today.
I think both these cars are going to have some amazing features, and who knows, one of these features could be a deciding point for our customer.
Let's send it down to our referee, Paul Mayo, on the field. Paulie?
Representing the 2017 Chevy Malibu Premier, standing tall at 6 foot even, weighing in at 215.6 pounds, averaging 15.4 cars per month, hailing from Greenville, Ohio, Brandon Myers. And representing the 2017 Chevy Cruze Premier, hailing from parts unknown, standing at 5 foot 8 inches, weighing in at 210.2 pounds, also averaging at 15.4 cars per month, Corey. Today's bout starts with safety, second round is technology, third round is performance, and fourth round your favorite fighter's choice. Here are my rules. No hitting below the belt. Let's have a good, clean fight, boys.
Alrighty guys, on the 2017 Malibu Premier, as far as safety features goes, this thing has everything. We got 10 airbags in this. In our rear view mirror here, our side view mirrors, we've actually got lane departure alerts as well as side blind awareness. So if the car's coming up next to you or anything like that, that's gonna flash and let you know, hey, you've got someone coming near you, don't change lanes yet. If we look inside here, as far as safety goes as well, we've got all kinds of stuff. This has come fully equipped with OnStar. Like I said, 10 airbags. There's even an airbag in this side seat that'll pop out so that I don't butt heads with whoever's in the passenger seat. Again, it's got lane keep assist. So if it starts to feel me drift out of my lane and I don't have my turn signal on, it's actually, the steering wheel will actually just bump me back into my lane as well as give me an alert, hey, you're leaving your lane. As we look on the front and rear bumpers here, you'll notice on the front here, you don't see them too much, but right here we've got one sensor here, as well as one on the other side in the same spot. Those are gonna alert me that if I'm getting too close to something in front of me. So if I'm pulling out a part of a tight parking spot, anything like that, it's gonna yell at me if I'm getting too close to the vehicle that I'm trying to get around. I've also got those back here on the rear bumpers as well. There's 4. 2 on each side, as well as I've got a sensor in each side of the vehicle that's also going to tell me if there's a vehicle coming. If I'm pulling out of a parking spot on an actual road, it's going to let me know if there's a vehicle cross traffic kind of coming along. It's also got pedestrian alert, so if there's a pedestrian about to step out in front of me, it's going to yell at me and say, hey, watch out. That's kind of just a few brief things on the safety of this. Overall, this thing's one of the safest vehicles we offer. 5-star crash rating. I mean, you can't beat the Malibu for safety.
All right, folks, on the 2017 Premier, as the safety features go, you have the 10 airbags. Now that comes standard. Now that is standard, like I said. It does have the track stability control. We have a remote panic alarm. We have the traction control system. Now there is a side head curtain that comes out. Now this does have a 4-star crash rating. What we got back here is the backup camera. Now the backup camera comes standard on all 2017 models. That is a safety feature that GM put on these vehicles. Now if you're backing up and you can't see out of your rear view mirrors, well, you've got this little baby right here that's watching out for you. So if there's anybody back there that you can't see on your side mirrors, that camera will detect them. Now you also, when we come around here, is we got the halogen bulbs. Also with the LED lights right here, the daytime running lamps. It's a lot easier to see you during the day. These burn a bright blue. They use less energy, they burn brighter. You also got the halogen bulbs. What the halogen bulbs are, they're a lot better than the reflective bulbs. The reflective bulbs, they cast a beam, it bounces back, it bounces off a chrome housing, and it just throws the light everywhere. Well, with the halogen bulbs, it's more concentrated. Goes farther, you can see a little bit better.
Alrighty guys, round two is all about the technology. When it comes to the Malibu Premier, this thing's not missing out anything. I've got push button start on this vehicle. Just on the steering wheel alone, I've got plenty of stuff. I can do everything. I can adjust my volume on the back on this side. Over here on the back of the steering wheel, I can change between my preset radios. Cruise controls right here. I do have a heated steering wheel, as well as voice commands. I can hang up and make phone calls. And then this here, I actually have a screen between all my dials. I can pull up things like my tire pressure, what's playing on my radio. I do have heated and air conditioned seats. Looking at the radio itself, I do have AM, FM, XM radio. I've got Bluetooth hookups, auxiliary hookups, and I've got Bluetooth calling on there as well. I've also got USB hookups as well. On here, I also have, if I just tap right up here, I've actually got a navigation system built right in. All I have to do is just type in a destination. It'll get me right where I need to go. I'm never gonna get lost in this vehicle. I also have what they call a projection button. That is if I personally have an iPhone, if I plug that in to the USB port, it's gonna pull up Apple CarPlay. Apple CarPlay is gonna pull up things like my iTunes Music, my iTunes Maps, and everything, and it's gonna make my screen look a lot more like my phone does, so it's a lot more familiar to me. Looking at our seat here, I do have preset, I have memory seats. They are power seats, so I can adjust this where I want. All I have to do is set it up, and every time I get in the car, all I have to do is hit the button. It puts the seat right where I want it. So if I'm sharing this vehicle with someone else, I don't have to worry about them always messing up how I have my seat, because I'm very particular about my seat. I also have a universal garage door opener. I can have up to 3 garage doors set up to this, as well as I have a sunroof that's all power right here. Even the visor on it's power. So as far as features go, guys, technology-wise, this thing is loaded.
Now what Brandon forgot to mention that these babies come with during his long, boring speech, well, what do you know? Well, these vehicles come with a remote start, keyless entry, so you just have to have the key in your pocket, press the button, boom, you're in. You also have the push button start. Another great technological feature about this vehicle is it has the auto start stop technology. When you're coming up to a stop sign, stoplight, it shuts off, saves on the fuel economy of the vehicle, which gets this baby about 40 miles to the gallon highway and 35 miles city. Now another one of the features is I've got a heated steering wheel. Also, mine comes with navigation. I don't know if Brandon's does. I'm sure you heard blah, 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 blah whenever he was talking, but hey, I'm gonna let you know, mine's got it. We've also got weather. Now they give you a 3 to 6 hour forecast and a 5-day forecast. Now it's updated every hour, so you can check it every single hour to see how wrong the weatherman is. As you see here, it has the phone app. Now you can actually sync your phone with this vehicle. Now this has all of your contacts from your phone into here. So you just press this little man that looks like he's speaking here on the steering wheel, tell it who to call, and it calls. We have texting. So whenever your phone is paired with the vehicle, somebody sends you a text message, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whoever, you can actually see the text messages up here and you can actually reply with a preset text. And you can also put your own preset text in there too. Now a really nice feature on this vehicle, you have heated seats. Now these are really nice during the winter. Now what this vehicle also does have is a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. provided by OnStar. Thank you, OnStar. Now, there's probably some features that I'm forgetting about, but you just have to come out here for yourself and actually test out all the features. You've got great salesmen in here. We'll be more than happy to help you out.
All right, guys, round 3 is all about performance. Looking at the 2017 Malibu, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood here. This does come equipped with the 2.0 turbo in it. That is gonna get you 250 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. This one, I know Corey probably already told you about it in round 2, but I like to think of it as more of a performance thing, not a technology thing. It does come with the auto start-stop technology. Now, the models before these, you did have an extra battery for that in the trunk. They've actually changed that now. They've actually just got some capacitors right here, store up some power while you're driving off of the actual battery itself. And then that's what works for your auto start stop. So when you're at a stoplight or anything like that, every once in a while the vehicle will shut down and kind of save you some fuel there. They did a study that 4.1 million gallons of gas are wasted every year sitting and idling at stop signs and stoplights. Also, if we look here, this one is a front wheel drive, so you are gonna get some good traction. It's not gonna be like the old cars where it's rear wheel drive and you're trying to start in the snow and your back tires are just spinning. Most of your weight's on the front here, so that's really gonna help you out there as well. Also looking at performance, we got Corey touching my car. I think that should be a penalty, don't you guys agree? He's trying to mess with my stuff here. As we come around here to the back, guys, we also do have, it's kind of a design look as well, but you do have the dual exhaust on the back here. It's gonna give the vehicle a nicer sound, things like that. This vehicle, just overall, if you need to get somewhere, this thing's gonna be plenty for you. You're never gonna worry about whether or not you can pull out in traffic and worry about if you're gonna get up to speed in time. This thing will get you there and no problem.
Now, this beautiful little vehicle, I know Brandon kind of took like 20, 30 minutes trying to fish around for the little hook there to unlatch the hood. Well, here, watch this. 1, 2. Watch this, watch this. No fishing. Very easy, very easy. See, that took me, what, 15 seconds? Took Brandon, what, 3 minutes? Now, what this baby's got is a 1.4 liter turbo Ecotech motor. 153 horsepower with 177 foot-pounds of torque. It's no 2.0 turbo with 250 horsepower, but this baby's got some pep in its step. Now, this baby's front-wheel drive. Now, Brandon likes to brag about his dual exhaust and everything. Well, guess what? I got a single exhaust. It's kind of hidden too. But it's there, it's there. Just look at it. Just look at it.
Alrighty, guys, it's the last round. It's my favorite round. It's player's choice, where I'm just gonna tell you pretty much my favorite features on this vehicle. Starting off with, this has wireless device charging. So anyone who has the new Samsungs, things like that, that are compatible with wireless charging, all I have to do is take my phone, slide it right in this slot right here. It'll start charging the phone right there for me. Another thing, I have dual heating and air. So if I'm driving and my passenger's always hot and I'm always cold, or vice versa, we're not arguing over the air conditioning the whole time. Another cool feature, I have the Bose stereo. I love music, so the Bose stereo is a big thing for me. It's a much nicer sound. It's just an awesome all-around stereo system in there. If we look in the back door here, in the back, I've got vents here for my air conditioning. That way it's not only coming out at my feet, and I'm not having to lean to the middle here just to catch any air from the front. I've got my own fence back here. Down here, I also have 2 USB ports that are for charging a phone. So if I've got passengers in the back seat, they have a way to charge their devices and everything as well. I also have a 3-prong wall outlet back here, as well as a normal car outlet. So plenty of ways to hook up my devices, make sure they're charging and working well. If we come around here to the back, one of my last favorite features, guys, whenever I pop the trunk, I've got a button right here. It's a giant trunk, guys, but if I ever do need that extra space, all I have to do is pull on these right here, and then whatever I'm holding, I can just knock those back seats right down, and I've got about 6-7 feet of area to be able to lay something down in there. It's just an awesome all-around car. I used to have one of these. I wish I still did. I miss my Malibu. They're an awesome vehicle, guys.
Player's choice, one of my favorites. What we've got in here is we also got a wireless phone charger in there. Just like how Brandon explained it in there, I got one too. But also, thinking of the passengers and if they might be cold during the wintertime, well, I got heated seats in the back, right here, heated seats. Also, I've got a 120 volt outlet onto the back of the trunk. Look at all that space. It's got so much space in there, I could probably fit Brandon in there. And underneath, I got a spare tire. Brandon, do you got that? Now what we also got back here, anybody ever tries to stuff you in the back of your trunk? Well, you got a little pull tab here. You can actually get out. Now, I don't recommend jumping out whenever it's going 65, 70 miles an hour. But whenever they come up to a stop, just make sure you pull it gently, just pop out. They won't even know you got out.
Well, anyway, it was just too close for us to call, so I'm just gonna send this back to the booth.
Well, it was just too close to call in the end, ladies and gentlemen.
Such a great fight between two amazing cars. There just can't be one winner in this fight.
You're absolutely right, Allison. Both competitors threw some amazing features on each car, and honestly, I would just buy both of them.
Well, it's been another exciting installment of Walk Around Showdown here at SVG Chevy in Greenville, Ohio. I'm Allison Hardy.
And I'm Amber Slusher. Good night.
Thanks for watching our video. Listen, if you want to subscribe to our channel, and I know you want to, click right over here. Yes, right there, just click. And if you want to watch more videos, you click right over here. So, you know what? You got all the options. Click here to subscribe, and I really think you should, or watch some more videos. Thanks again for watching.